wanted to send out another video for a couple of things. First off, there was an Outside the Lines report that was on yesterday that was all about weight cutting in the MMA, and it is extremely relevant for this class because of a couple of things. One, it's all about dehydration and the need for water, but two, it also talks about electrolytes. And seeing how that is an entire section in our course, I thought it would be a great opportunity for you guys to watch and give me some feedback. So I'll be including it in this announcement, the link to the video, and I'll also put it in the CN post so that you guys can give me your feedback on that. It's really interesting, at least to me, and it's a real life situation of things we're learning. The second thing I wanted to discuss was the feedback you provided on the course so far that you could have filled out for extra credit. First, for those of you that took the time, thank you very much. I've read through each and every one of them, and I am thinking about ways that you guys have mentioned to continue on in the ways that you enjoy and help with your learning, and then some ways to improve it. I wanted to address a few areas though, because it's some things I can't change. For example, a lot of you mentioned that it's a very it's dense material. There's a lot of it. The reading is extensive, and I know that. And it's the topic. There's nothing I could do. No other textbook or anything is going to be less of it. Nutrition is a dense topic, and the things I have to make sure that you know by the end of the semester, it is included in all of this. So I can't skip over or shorten areas. It's just the nature of the beast. It is a lot of information, and I know that. And that's why I try to spread it out over the semester, and really try to just concentrate on one chapter per week. Another area that you guys, some of you mentioned, is that you don't really like the end of chapter questions. To me, what I'm thinking is that they're easy points, seeing how you can go in and do them until you get 100% on them. They also allow for some more interactive ways of learning rather than just a multiple choice. So the idea behind those is just to further your knowledge in a different way besides just true, false, multiple choice, that sort of thing. So hopefully you can understand while they're not directly related to the exams, I'm not really just teaching for the exams. I know that's what you guys kind of want, so you know exactly how to complete them to the best of your ability, but learning is a lot more than just that. It's a lot more than just getting a certain grade on the exam, and so I'm just trying to provide you different ways to learn. Some of you mentioned some things that made me concerned, and I did write some feedback in those particular areas, but I don't know how it shows up for you guys, if it tells you that there's a feedback or what, so I wanted to mention a couple of things. Some of you talked about wanting a PowerPoint for these lectures or for these chapters, and there are. So if you don't know it already, when I mention VoiceThread, that's what I'm talking about. So if you go to the menu on your left-hand side of Canvas and click on VoiceThread, there's a PowerPoint that goes with each chapter, along with some of my insight via lecture. You don't have to listen to me. You can just read the PowerPoint, whatever floats your boat. And some of you mentioned that you would like to have more of a traditional lecture. Well, it's very limited right now, but I'm trying out a few things. Probably won't implement them till next semester because they are newer, so I have to work the kinks out. So as technology improves, hopefully another online course that you take, you'll see a little bit better. Just we're very limited right now what we're allowed to use, and so I'm looking at all options to try to get this as much of a give and take interactive course that I can while still being online on a computer, and you doing it at 9 o'clock at night or 9 o'clock in the morning, you're still getting the same experience. Some of you mentioned that you don't like the fact that this class is online. Sorry, it's online. There's not much I can do about that. Some of you mentioned that you weren't a big fan of the matching on the midterm. So I'll take that into consideration when looking at the final and getting the questions ready for those. While I'm not promising to get rid of them, maybe not including so much. My aim is not to trick you or mess you up, but to really, find ways to get you to learn the material and understand it. So I will take that into consideration. Some of you mentioned that you would like some more ways to be interactive. If you haven't used the CN Post before or yet, please take a look at those. And that's a great way to get to know me, your fellow classmates, and to get some really easy extra credits. So, please go through and make sure you're looking at all aspects of this class. If you haven't read the syllabus yet, that would be a great place to start. And then if you continue to have questions, please reach out to me. Being the first Monday back after spring break, I'm a little overwhelmed with stuff, so if I'm a little slower than usual getting back, just please be patient with me. I'm trying to get through everything and get stuff going again for the rest of the semester. Again, have questions, please contact me, text me, email me, or call me. And I hope you have a great rest of your week. Check out that video either on CN Post or through this email and let me know what you think. Have a great week.